And tonight at 6, we have new information in this breaking story. We were the first to tell you about it, and we just learned a maintenance worker is the one who called 911.
Crews thought they were responding to a fire, but from Chopper 10, you can see there really wasn't much fire damage on the outside of the apartment on Old Courthouse Way. So we sent 10 on your side's Jason Marks to find out more about this. Jason, so how do investigators think these 4 people died?
That's a big question right now, Alvita. This is going to be a very long night for both police and fire investigators here in Newport News. You're looking at the apartment right there. That's where we're told at least 4 bodies were found, some of them children. Police say a maintenance worker, as you mentioned here at the complex, was told about a fire in that apartment. This was all around 2:30 this afternoon. When he went to check things out, he noticed the door was open, and then he discovered a body. Well, he called fire crews, and fire crews rushed out, and when they went into that apartment, they discovered at least 4 bodies. We're told there wasn't an active fire at the time, but there were signs that a fire had taken place. The question is, when did that fire happen? Something investigators are working on now. We talked with a couple neighbors who say it was a nice family who lived in that apartment, and they can't believe this is happening.
It was just like maybe 4 or 5 cars out here, and people were just standing around, and you know, that's when we noticed that it was something wrong.
I had asked the officer, and I said, what happened? He said, well, I don't know what happened. I told my niece, I said, well, somebody must have passed, because they said it was a bad tragedy.
We know it's kids that's in the house. I know for sure that it's kids in the house, and then all these people out here, you know, it's sad because I can't even talk about it. It's just so sad.
Yeah, we're told that it appears that it's an adult, a teenager, and at least 2 children. There could be others. That's all we know about right now. The question here is, how did this all happen? We're told this is a joint investigation between fire and police, so there are many unanswered questions, and that's what they're working on doing right now. We're going to stay out here. Of course, we'll have the latest for you coming up tonight on Wavy News 10 at 11, but now that's the latest here in Newport News. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
We'll see you then. Thanks a lot, Jason. 10 on your side did do some digging, too, and it turns out that police are pretty familiar with this area of Newport News. In the past 2 years, they've been called to Old Courthouse Way for a rape, a double shooting, and several robberies.